Hey, what's up, guys? It's Railroader Cabal here in Clash of Legions to do a video commentary today. So I was going to do a strategy video, but I kind of changed my mind and wanted to do something else here. So today's video is going to be all about the introduction to the Slayer, which is the legendary card that just came out last patch, which was about a month ago in October sometime. So the Slayer, after the infamous Slayer returned from the swamps of death, he completely changed his attitude and became the tour guide in hell. Now it's time to get back to the real work. So the Slayer is a type of a tank card. The rarity is legendary, so it's one of those cards where you just wanted to keep resetting the store and hoping that you can actually get the Slayer in your card. And for players who don't have the Demon and your Iron Pants is like low level, for example, this is the next best card to get. And in my opinion, it's definitely a decent card to have in your deck. The gas is 100 and then your minerals is 200, so it's definitely relatively good for legendary card. It may not be one of the best frontline units because it's very slow, so you kind of want to have this card in your backline protecting your healers, snipers, and Primancers. Plus, if you also look at the Wraith Slayer, and you can get it in the store, it's a pretty cool design if you ask me. Max range is 2.5, and the hook accuracy is definitely good. It has a special ability which is hook, or it's harpoon, and drags the enemy 15 forward, and the cooldown is 8 seconds, so it's a relatively quick cooldown to use your hook. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the different types of things you can do with Slayers in game, and we will jump into game relatively shortly. Okay, so we have the Slayer card here, and it's pretty cool. It has a nice scythe kind of wear to it here. So here we have a swordsman, and what we're going to do here is we're going to be using its special ability, which is the hook, or what other people call it, the harpoon. And if you look at the range, the range is relatively large. So you can come in here, and then while the swordsman's not paying attention, you can instantly hook it from very long range, and it takes 1, 2, and 3, and 4 swings to kill a swordsman at the same level. Normally a lot of the times you see that a swordsman, or gnolls even for that matter, can take like 7 to 8 swings because they're like level 8s or level 7s, and then your Slayer can be like a level 4 or something. So it all depends on like what kind of units you have in your deck. It doesn't matter what kind of units you have. Like I have here Iron Pants and like Primancers and like snipers to deal with like almost any threat when it comes to gargoyles and whatnot. So it all depends. Now we're going to be looking at how you can do different hooks as well. Okay, what a lot of people don't know is that you have your surveyor card here. If you have your if you see a gargoyle coming towards your base, and if it tries to come into your forces, you can actually hook it, bring it right towards your forces, and then your forces can actually attack it. A lot of people don't know this, but you can, even though it can't attack air, it can hook stuff. So that's something really cool to note. And then you can use your snipers and primancers or whatever else you have for anti-aircraft, and you can instantly destroy it. It's a pretty cool technique. Okay, so let's assume that you're playing on the map Guardian's Hideout, and you have your owl here, and then you see that your opponent has an expansion up on the top of the ridge here. So all you can do is, you have your Slayer here, and you can hook all the goblins, and then bring them towards you right off the hill. And obviously, if you have, snipers and you can see on top of the hill, you can also snipe them from afar too. But the best option, is to just hook them from afar, and then you can bring them off the cliff. And pretty simple stuff there. It's a great way for you to destroy all the goblins at your expansion, and then you can force your opponent to bring all his or her forces from the base, and then attack your Slayer and then all your forces. But if you can just play it cool and then just go back to the base and just wait until his or her forces go back to the base, and then you can wait till more goblins come in, and then keep hooking and destroy all the goblins. And then before you know it, you can definitely win the game. So that is going to do it for the Slayer introduction. It was kind of cut in between a couple parts here, but I wanted to, give you guys an example on how you can use Slayers in different games. And also I wanted to give a huge shout out to my good buddy Duffman for helping me out with this video. He's one of the best players in Canada, started the Canadian clan, and he's definitely been playing the game ever since it was available in Canada, so a huge shout out to him. Oh, and one more thing. If you see the Transport, hook it in, and destroy it. Just like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again, Duffman, for all your help. My name's Cabal, and I will see you guys all next time.